Hello, Sagittarius. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your December 2024 mid-month general reading. We are looking at the second half of December, and this reading is for you, the fire sign of Sagittarius. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here, watching these videos, which are such a blessing to be able to create. You are part of that blessing, so thank you. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Sagittarius. This is your video. Cross watchers, if you're cross watching for a Sag, this is also relevant for you. It's a general reading, might resonate a little differently for everyone who watches. Of course, take what resonates for you, leave the rest. If you know your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those as well. It can bring in additional insight and perspective. If something really does hit home and resonates with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, we are in the holiday season and personal readings do make lovely gifts, or you simply like the reading style. You can email me, Maggie, @gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video, click on the word more. You'll see that email address there as well as my PayPal Me link for any of you who care to donate in support of my channel. Always grateful for that. Thank you. I can usually get back to you within the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer lots of different choices for reading options, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads, little something in there for everyone. And the 6 and 12-month overviews are always really popular this time of year as we're heading towards the end of one year and the beginning of a new year. Covers all kinds of areas of life for the next 6 or 12 months, so something else to think about. I'm very focused with the timely scheduling of personal readings, as this is what I do full time. It's what I do all the time. So if you're interested, email me. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what the second half of December looks like for you. And for those of you who are celebrating Christmas and New Year's over the next several weeks, a very happy, peaceful, and blessed holiday to you. Okay, Sag, we begin with the sun. What a great way to begin. Light, love, warmth, laughter, clarity, illumination, pressures being uplifted. Might be having some holiday energy here as well. With the 6 of Cups, history, the past, childhood, family, connecting. The King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, King, but it's general reading, could be female as well. Most of you, this is likely you, but it could also be another fire sign individual or somebody who kind of manifests like that action-oriented, energetic, charismatic personality. For many of you, it's you. With the Wheel of Fortune, riding the winds of change in life, there's an opportunity coming in for you. 5 of Wands, conflict, struggle, competition here. It could be conflict within yourself, conflict with other people, competitive energy, particularly if this is work. The Empress with that, the divine feminine, nurturing energy, abundance energy, fertility energy. It's a good sign to begin things. You might be having a kind of creative or inspirational struggle, a difference of creative ideas or opinions. Could be kind of a power struggle with another individual too. It could be a struggle within yourself or with another person as to whether or not this is the right time to begin to move down a different path or a new path. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the second half of December, Sagittarius, is judgment. Perhaps a decision or choice that has been percolating or simmering for a while has now come to the surface, and you are now standing at the crossroads and you're being asked, what are you going to do? Because judgment calls us to account. It calls us to a different path, and it calls us to be accountable for that, whether or not we choose it or not. We're accountable for that, for the consequences of it. Not only the consequences that it has on our life, but the consequences it may have on the people around us as well. So it's like a choose carefully, because this is your opportunity, and you're responsible for whatever it is that you choose and that you do here. It's feeling a little bit like Aries reading. All right, let's peel that back a little bit. Let's take a look at judgment for the overall focus. Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the Lovers, The Lovers is another crossroad card, and it does signify a decision that needs to be made with aligning with your true values, right? It's a decision that can impact a relationship as well, whether it's a romantic relationship or a partnership of a different type. And it cautions us, especially with judgment, to be careful that we do it, in alignment with our highest values and ideas. Morals, ethics, and honor here. It looks like there is a shift in perspective, or the opportunity for a shift in perspective here, to see something in a different way and to use your wisdom and guidance here to balance, facts with your intuition and your ideals. Again, this is kind of, which means that for some of you, there might be a little, the decision here, there might be some moral or ethical struggle here. It may be, okay, what I know to be true and right, it might be a struggle to do that because I also have fears and doubts and insecurities here that, want to hold me back or maybe want to take a different route. And here Spirit is saying, it's your choice. It's kind of like I said in the Aries reading, the onus is on you. You're answerable for it one way or the other. But what I'm getting here is to make a decision based on your morals and ethics and your ideals, your highest ideals, what you know to be true and right, regardless of whether that's difficult or challenging or not, right? And to balance that with compassion and consideration for the people this decision affects as well. Let's take a look at the Sun and the Six of Cups. Lovely sort of connection, celebratory energy here. I think I'm picking up a lot of the holiday energy as well. Four of Wands, one of the happy home cards, social celebration that speaks of the importance of the connections that we have with the people that we love and care about. They give meaning and purpose to our life. Also one of the traditional wedding cards. With the Moon and the Seven of Wands. So this is energy that it's kind of like you're having a good time. It's a time of connection, of harmony. And again, I feel like I'm picking up some holiday energy here. But underneath that, there's also some other stuff going on. There's some fears here and some doubts. Something needs to be addressed here and something needs to be decided on once and for all. And you're going to have to go deeper than your fears to see what your intuition is telling you about, and to try to drop your own defenses in order to do that. Because when we have our defenses up and we're being very defensive and guarded and protected, we can't, that's taking a certain type of energy and we can't get to our intuition. So it's allowing this, taking a step back and allowing those to kind of rest and drop and asking ourselves, okay, what are my fears and doubts? But what are the possibility and potential also of this thing, and using your intuition to make the best decision. And also understanding, which I'm getting a pretty strong thread here, Sagittarius, also understand that the decisions you make affect the people around you, and that must be taken into consideration as well. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune again. Wow. Spirit here is telling you, look, take advantage of this opportunity, whatever it is, whether it's work, career, relationship. Take advantage of this opportunity and do it in a precise, action-oriented, assertive manner. No matter what the challenges or the winds of change bring, have confidence in yourself, in your abilities. You have everything you need to move forward on this. This is definitely something about taking advantage of this opportunity and moving on it swiftly, which may mean that this opportunity is not going to linger for very long. Or it might be a last chance at it. Five of Wands and the Empress. Still some struggle here. The Hierophant. It may be that part of what the struggle is for you, Sagittarius, is it might be looking at a tried and true path or a traditional path and feeling resistance about that, right? It might be that the struggle here is between maybe we're our own base passions and desires want to lead us versus doing the thing we know is right, right? Justice with the Ten of Swords on one side and the Seven of Cups on the other. So this is almost like a kind of a message or a warning from Spirit saying, look, we are responsible for the choices that we make and the consequences of the choices that we make. You know, one can lead to possibility and potential, and the other leads to an ending. And it's up to you which road you want to take. Sometimes this combination of cards can represent that there may be growth and new paths ahead, but that sometimes it comes at a cost. And sometimes the cost is not everybody's going to be on board with us, and we have to move forward anyway. You know, it really just depends on how this resonates for you here. All right, let's end with advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Although I can see quite clearly Spirit wants you to jump on this. Whatever comes your way, you have all the ability, the confidence. Don't forget that, you know, to move forward on this. Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, take advantage of this. Strength, facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, confronting those fears, acknowledging them, walking through them, which is part of conquering them, and sometimes making them work for you to get to the other side. The Six of Swords, healing, overcoming pain, overcoming hardship. Perhaps a shift in perspective is bringing that healing. Seven of Swords and the Hanging Man. This is cautionary advice here. This is advice that says the struggle is between, making sure that the choices you make and the path you choose is in complete alignment with your morals and ethics and your high ideals, what you know to be true, what you know to be good, what you know to be right. And not allowing yourself to, because this may suggest, a struggle with, doing things which compromise what you know to be right, compromise your own morals and ethics, right? In order to achieve a desired outcome or to get away with something. So be cautious about that. Make sure that your choices and decisions match what your morals and ethics, what you know to be right and true, your values. As long as you do that, Spirit will give you and back you up with everything you need to overcome any challenges that are on this path. But a path where we compromise what we know to be true or right, or compromise our own morals and ethics, Spirit does not support a path like that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Sagittarius. Did I just say Aries? This was kind of similar to Aries. This is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, those are your messages for the second half of December. For those of you for whom it resonated, I hope it was helpful, that it provided some insight or perspective, some food for thought. If it did, and you'd like to take a deep dive on it, and take a look at it, and reach out for a personal reading with me, for yourself, for a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style, again, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that by clicking on the description of this link, clicking of this video, clicking on the word more. You'll see that there along with my PayPal link as well. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Have a wonderful, blessed, safe holiday season. Hope to see you back here again soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.